Hey guys, and welcome back to another educational video. So today we'll be doing something really fun. I'll be teaching you guys how I make my leave-in conditioner to enable my hair stay hydrated and moisturized and also enhance growth. And I'll also be showing you guys the ingredients I use specifically to achieve it. So if that is what you want to see, then just carry on watching. Welcome back guys. So in here in this bowl I have shea butter that I am trying to melt using the double boiling method. I'm sorry that the video just started abruptly, and that is because I didn't know that my camera wasn't recording when I started the entire process, but this is just shea butter that I am melting using the double boiling method like I mentioned earlier. So let's just speed up the melting process. Okay, so a greater part of the shea butter is melted now, so let us just carry on with the next steps. And in here, apart from the shea butter, what I have here is some rosemary oil, a DIY rosemary oil I made. I'm going to leave the link here so you can check it up at the top right corner of your screen. I didn't capture that part, so I just want to state it clear so that you guys will know exactly what I added to this recipe to achieve my results. Okay, so let us just carry on with the next process. So the next thing we are going to add to this mixture is pure almond oil, and this oil nourishes and strengthens the hair. It prevents dandruff and scalp infections. It promotes hair growth. It prevents hair loss. It conditions the hair, and this oil can help to tame frizz and flyaways, and that is because of its moisturizing properties. So I added just 1 tablespoon, and the next thing we are going to use is mustard oil, and this oil is very good for the hair. It is the magic potion for people with hair problems. It is high in vitamin E, antioxidants, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and the regular use of mustard oil on your hair not only stops dandruff and hair thinning but also stimulates hair growth. And I added 2 tablespoons of mustard oil. Then next we are going to add honey, and we're adding honey to this because it's going to add moisture to this leave-in conditioner, and honey also reduces hair breakage, it restores shine, it improves the condition of your hair, it reduces frizz and also softens the hair. And I'm going to add just 1 tablespoon. So at this point you can see that the shea butter is completely melted, so I'm just going to take it out of this hot water and we will proceed. So the next thing I'm going to add to this, which is like the star of this recipe, is my apple hair food. So this hair food right here is very good for the hair, in case you did not know. And one thing I like about it is the fact that it is formulated with olive oil and aloe vera, and it works very well for hair growth. And I'm just going to go ahead to add scoops of this into this mixture right here. I'm going to add a generous amount. Okay, there's no specific measurements. I'm just going to use my discretion and add as much as I feel like is needed. So I'm just going to add it here and try to stir it properly, and first of all melt it and then stir it so all the ingredients are combined. So at this point I'm going to put this in hot water again so that the hair food can completely melt and blend together with the rest of the items in this bowl. And while it's melting, I'll just keep stirring it just to hasten the melting process and get everything well combined. Guys, this leave-in conditioner we are making today is really good for the hair, and it works for all hair types, whether your hair is relaxed or unrelaxed, whether you have kinky hair, curly hair, silky hair, whatever hair type you have, this leave-in conditioner is good for you, and it's going to keep your hair hydrated. It's going to keep your hair super moisturized and make it really smooth. And then the icing on the cake is the fact that it is also going to enhance massive hair growth. Your hair is going to grow beautifully with a very good shine. So just try this out and you're going to love what it will do to your hair. So at this point, the hair food is completely melted, so I've taken it out of the hot water and I'm just going to give this a good stir again. We are stirring it again because we have to mix all the ingredients together, and we used honey in this, and honey tends to settle at the bottom, so make sure to stir properly so that all the ingredients, all the oils get combined together. If you've watched up to this point, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and also leave me a comment in the comment section. So now everything is well combined, so I'm just going to cover this with a cling film and put it in the fridge for it to solidify a little bit. Take note that you're not going to leave this in the fridge for too long, just a few minutes and maybe just about 15 to 20 minutes and take it out. So at this point, I've taken it out of the fridge and this is what it looks like, and we're going to go ahead to whip this using a hand mixer. And I just put this spatula in, so I'll show you guys what the consistency looks like. It is not hard, it is not so hard, it is just moderate. So you're just going to go ahead to whip this using your hand mixer. If you do not have a hand mixer, then I don't know what else you can use for this, but I am guessing that a blender can do just fine. So if you don't have a hand mixer, just try pouring it in a blender and give it a few pulses, and I think you're going to get this same consistency. But I haven't tried it before, but it is just a suggestion, so you can try it out and see. So you're going to whip this for a few minutes. You can see that this is not a hair butter, so the texture is different, the consistency is different. You can see that this is almost like a mixture of egg and milk, and that is what we are going for. It is not meant to be too thick, it is meant to be light. So after whipping for a few minutes, it's good to pause and scrape the sides so that everything mixes well, and then you continue whipping. And I'm not going to whip this for too long so it doesn't get too thick, and then we are done. But this is what it is meant to look like. Since it is a leave-in conditioner, it is meant to be creamy, super light, not heavyweight at all, and hydrating. So at this point, I'm done whipping and I'm just going to go ahead to pour it into my storage container. Make sure it is an airtight container, and you can as well store it in an applicator bottle, but I'll be pouring mine in this storage container. So you can see the consistency of this right here. You can see how creamy it is, and trust me, it is very hydrating, it is moisturizing, it is so smooth on the hair, and this is going to make your hair grow massively, and that is because it is fortified with all the ingredients that are going to promote your hair growth. So make sure you try this out. So this is what it looks like now. So you can go ahead to put this in the fridge for a few minutes so it can form and solidify a little bit, but not too much. So I went on ahead to put it in the fridge, and you can see what it looks like. It is sturdy, it is shiny, it is just perfect. If you like, you can just let it sit out on the counter for just a little while, and it is going to be the same way as it is now. But I just put it in the fridge so as to hasten the process, and this is what it looks like on my hand, on my finger. You can see how lightweight it is, how creamy it is, and I'm going to insert a clip of me applying this on my hair so you can see how this looks. It is so good on the hair, guys. And if you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for staying tuned and hanging on. if you haven't liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm recommend my videos to other people who may need it. And if you like this video, then that is the best appreciation I can get. So hello again, and this is me. I'm going to apply this in my hair. I have my hair in cornrows, and this is what it looks like. So before I start, I'm going to go ahead to hydrate my hair. I have with me just water in this bottle. It is just ordinary water, and I just want to wet my hair because my hair is in its dry state. So I'm going to wet the hair and then begin the application of the leave-in conditioner. I wish that my hair was loosed so that you guys would appreciate this leave-in conditioner better, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to apply this on my hair, and I want you guys to see what it looks like or what it feels like on the hair. And this is the consistency of this thing. I just wanted you to see how it is on my finger, and that is how creamy it is. So creamy. So I'm basically just rubbing this through my palms, and then I just run my fingers through the parts of my cornrows just to get it into my scalp. And that is the best way I can apply this on my hair, as it is in cornrows. Like I said, if your hair is loose, then you're going to appreciate this leave-in conditioner better. And at this point, I'm just showing you guys closely what this leave-in conditioner feels like on your hair, and you can see the way it sits on your hair. And then when you just rub your hand through, it melts into your hair shaft, and this is how good it is. So my ends are not going to be left out, okay? Since my hair is in cornrows, I have to apply it all over my hair and also at the ends, because they also need this moisture, they also need to be hydrated, and they need this richness as well. So I'm all done now, and this is what my hair looks like. I don't know if you can see how hydrated and moisturized it is. And if you love this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you haven't to see more of this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, remain blessed and remain safe.